let's get started. Guys, can you confirm? Is my screen visible? Hello, am I audible? Mansu, Prathamesh, can you confirm? I mean, is my screen visible? Hello. Okay, so let's get started. Okay. Okay. Just let me see. Okay, I actually still it is starting. Okay, so just wait to start. Yeah, he can go through the video. No worries. Okay, just let me run the configuration. What I have to do, I have to click here to run the configuration. I don't know why configuration is not coming. Just let me see. No, configuration is deleted. I don't know. Just wait. Let me see the configuration. I don't know. Just let me refresh 1 second. This full stack. Okay. Network issue was there. Okay. That's why configuration was not coming. Now it came. Okay. Let me click here. Now it will run. Okay. Now see here. Okay. Now I'm trying to run this employee. Okay. Now. Okay. Now this HANA-DB is working now. Okay. That's why data is coming. Okay. Now we got the data. Okay. Now just let me run this application. Just let me go to app once again. Okay, where we were editing yesterday. Just let me go there. So I have to go to annotation.cds. Okay. Okay, let me load the data. Okay, so here guys, okay, so just let me walk through the annotations. Okay, so here for filter we have to use selection field. In selection field we have these many fields. Okay, so all are coming as a filter. After that I used header info. So because of header info, we are getting this title with count. Okay, and whenever we click on any employee, then it's going to the next tab. I mean that is object page. Here we are getting title and description, and then it's the image URL. So here we can see. So here we have description, title, and here we have image URL. Okay. After that, what I did? After that, we have to display this table. Okay. So in table we have uh, several columns. For that we have to use line item. Okay, so because of line item these fields are visible. Okay, and remaining fields are coming here in personalization. Okay, so here as of now we have retained line item annotation for only 11 fields. That's why 11 fields are selected from here. But total we have 24 fields. Okay. After that, if we click here on any employee, then here we have two tabs. Okay. So before that, here we have header facet. Okay. So here we have to give header facet, and for header facet we have to call data point. So here we can see. So as of now here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here we have 5 header facets. So here we can see. Just let me drag this down. Okay. So here if we see here header facet, right? So header facet, just count header facet. First, second, third, fourth, and fifth. And here we can see here we have ID. So as per your I mean attribute, as per your property, we can give the ID. And here it's a type. Type. It's a reference facet. Okay. Inside the header facet we have to give, and then here we have target. So in target we have to pass data point, and here we have to give qualifier. So one by one qualifier here we can see, right? So here we have data point, and then here we have qualifier, and here we have the configurator. Here type is data point type, and here value, so that is backend field, and here we have title. So one by one, so here we can see. So here we have 5. So here one by one we have to provide joining date. I have provided, then EMP type, then I provided base location, and then I provided a destination and manager name. So that's how here we are getting 5 fields, and here we can see the title. After that, here we have two tabs. Okay, Karthik came. So after that, here we have two tabs. Okay, so you know, right, to display tabs in Fiori element we have to write facets. Okay, so that's why here we have facet, and in facet we have two entries. Here we can see. So this is the first object, and this is the second object. And here again we have type is the reference facet. Here ID, again as per your tab, as per your attribute, here we can pass the ID. And then here we have label. So here we can see first tab is called label general information. So here it is coming general information. Okay, second tab is order. So here we can see order. Okay, so same label name we can get it from I8 name. Already I have shown you. Okay, and then here we have to pass the target. So you know, right, here it's a form. So for form we have two annotations. Okay, either we can go with identification, or we can go with field group. So here as of now I have used field group, and here we can see in target, here we have at UI dot field group, and here it's a qualifier. Okay, so if we go this field group annotation, okay, so just go to down to the field group annotation, and here we have qualifier, and here we have all the properties. So one by one we can see all the properties. Okay, so that's why it is coming here in this general information tab. And if we go to order, okay, so if we go to order, so you know guys, order belongs to other entity, that is called employee orders, right? That is called employee orders. Okay, and there we have association, right? And there we have navigation, EMP order. Okay, so that's why here if you see, right, again we have to annotate service employee orders with add, and then here we can see line item, and let's say as per our requirement, again we have to add all the fields under the line item annotation. So here we can see, here it's a qualifier, and here we have all the fields. Okay, so here we have all the fields, and if you see the facet, so just see the facet. So what we have to pass, since it is a line item, so first we have to pass navigation, EMP order is a navigation, and then UI dot line item, and here we have to pass qualifier name. Okay, so that's how order is coming for this employee. Okay guys, okay, so after that, right, so now let's say if I click here, right, if I click on particular order, okay, so if I click on particular order, then here again we have to add field group annotation. Why? Because whenever we create new order, right, whenever we create a new order for a specific employee, then here we have to fill value, you know, right? So that's why again we have to create field group for this third object, I mean for second object page. So what I will do, I will just let me copy it, then I will tell you. Header facet, UI data point. So again I have to directly I need to go to employee orders. Okay, employee orders, just get the facet. Okay, so can you see guys, so here we have facet. So just let me copy the facet here. So I will go down here, and here I will copy the facet. So just see, here we have to paste here now in employee orders. Okay, here we have to paste. So where it is ending here. So again copy and paste. Okay, so it's a UI dot facets. Okay, and it is UI dot reference facet, again ID EMP order. Okay, and then again general information, it's a tab name, and here UI dot field group, and here it's a uh, uh, here it's a qualifier. Okay, so now it is searching for the qualifier, but here it is not there. That's why here warning is coming. Okay, so now we have to paste the field group item. Just copy the field group item and paste it. So here just see the syntax. Okay, so it is starting with curly braces. Okay, so we have to end with the curly braces. Okay, so I missed one curly braces, that's why warning is coming. Okay, so now warning is gone, we can see. So now just let me explain you. So here we have here we have field group, and here we have qualifier. So just see field group qualifier in the EMP orders entity. Okay, so now this entire form will be attached with this group. Okay, so now just refresh and see the output. Refresh, let me refresh. Now see, let me click on Vikas party here. Okay, for this we don't have anything, even we don't have navigation for this. Okay, that's why error is coming. I will tell you later. Okay, so here for this we have orders. Okay, I mean we have created navigation, so that's why it is coming. Let me click on one particular order. So guys, can we see? So now for one particular order we are getting one form. Okay, now let me come back once again. Okay, so now let's say guys I want to set the width, right? So just let me tell you quickly. Okay, so now let's say I want to set the width. Okay, so how we can set the width? So for that, what we have to do, we can click here, click on UI application. Here it will give an option called show page map. So we have to click here show page map. So I mean for any field we can set the width. So let's say I want to set the width for full length. Okay, so directly we can come here and we have to go to the particular page. So here we know we are in list report. Okay, so I clicked on the list report, and we have to go to the table, and then here we have all the columns. Okay, so let's say I want to set the width for this full name. Okay, so here we have to click here, and here can you see, here even from here, right, even from here we can provide the I-89 text. Okay, and directly if we click, then text will be coming from I-89. Just pass it. Okay, so now I-89 text is updated. Okay, in the file. So now here if you see, here we have one option called width. Okay, width, right? So let's say I want to give 10 rem. So give the 10 rem, and just refresh. And if we go to manifest.json, right, just go to the manifest.json, so that same configuration will be updated in manifest. Okay, so see the manifest. Guys, can you see? So here this configuration came, right? Can you see? So under the line item, okay, this configuration came. Okay, for the full name, it's a property name in the backend, and here we have set the width 10 rem. Okay, now just refresh. Now width will be changed. Okay, see now everything we are getting based on the length that we have defined in uh, DB layer, right? So now let's say again we have requirement to change the width, increase the width, reduce the width. In that case, we have to use that configuration. Okay, so that same configuration will be coming here in manifest.json. Okay, So in the same way, guys, okay, I mean, as per the requirement, okay, we can set the width. Okay, so even here, okay, so there is no order for x y z. So let me see for Vikas. Okay, for Vikas, why we don't have navigation? Let me check Perthames. Okay, for Perthames we have. So can we see? So here, if we see again, right, name we have to reduce. Say description is fine. Name we have to reduce. So what we can do? So directly we can go back, and directly we can go to the object page here. You know, right? That is under the object page. Let me say recording. Okay, it's going on. You know, right? Again, I have to go to a section. In section we have order section. In order section we have table, right? So again, go to the column. Let's say I want to change the width for name, right? So name should be 10 ream. 10 ream. Okay, now let's say I want to set the width for a description as well. Okay, so description will be 15 only. 15, I think 15 is fine. Okay, so that's how we can change the width. Okay, now again go to the manifest and see. If we see the manifest, so now configuration will be updated for those two fields as well. So just see the configuration here. So see, so here we have full name under the list report, and if we see the object page, okay, just see the object page. Can we see, guys? So here we have what? Okay, under this object page. Okay, just see here. We have name, and then here we have description. Okay, this is order name, order description. Here we have 10, and here we have 15. Okay, so that's how we can change the width. Okay, if we have requirement. So what we have to do? Again, we have to restart the server. Just wait, and then we have to refresh the application. So here we can see. Can we see, guys? So now width is changed. Okay, again here. Okay, so again it's based on the requirement. Okay, we can do that. Okay, so guys, let's say, okay, I want to delete. Okay, I want to delete. Let's say I want to delete this Vikas. Okay, let's say I want to delete Vikas. Why? Because for Vikas we don't have any navigation, right? Because let's say delete, right? So just see here. Okay, as of now we have 5 records. That is deleted, right? Wait. Okay, so can we see, guys? So here, as of now, here we have 5 records. Okay, now I am going to delete from here. Just delete it. Okay, so can you see, guys? So now it is deleted. Okay, see why it's not happening. I know. See why it's not happening, guys? Because if you see, right? Okay, if you go to service layer, right? Just go to the service layer. Why it's not happening? Okay, even create, even see search is not happening. Just see here. Let me try to search with 101, right? 101. See, even search is not happening. Why it's not happening? Because see, because if you go to service layer, right? Sorry, if you go to if you go to service layer, my bad. Okay, if you go to service layer, then here we have JS file, right? So in JS file, what we have done, guys? See, on create, right? This dot on create. Okay, so I mean, we have done for create, even we have done for read. Can we see, guys? Even here we have done for read, right? We have done for delete as well. Okay, so can you see, guys? So if you see this dot on, right? Before is fine, after is fine. Now see, this dot on, right? This dot on. Okay, so here see, actually here we covered, okay, several scenarios. Okay, but this filter scenario we didn't cover. Okay, so actually what it is, what it is preventing? It is preventing to execute the default logic. Why? Because we have written this dot on, and here we have read, right? So it means a default logic has been overridden. Okay, so that's why this filter is not working. Okay, so actually I just wanted to show you this dot on read. So whenever we write this dot on read, okay, means read logic has been overridden, default read logic. Okay, so that's why read is not, that's why filter is not working. Okay, so in that case just comment this out. Okay, even create we can comment this out, you know, right? Because default logic already cap is implemented for create. Okay, even for read, I mean for all CRUD operation, right? So whenever we write inside the on this dot on, it means default logic we have overridden, it's a full override, right? So that's why it is not working. Okay, so even this is not required. Okay, so just I wanted to show you that, so that's why I wrote it. So even this is not required, so just comment this out. Okay guys, it's clear, because it's a full override. Okay, it is preventing to execute the default logic. Now see here, now just let me refresh the screen. It will come. Okay, now see here. Okay, now see pass here 101, now it will work. Can we see guys? So now it is working. Okay, so that was preventing. Why? Because we didn't write, we didn't write everything there, so that's why it was preventing default logic to execute. Okay guys, so now everything is working fine. Okay, now even filter is working. Okay, now if I click on, now let's say I want to search with manager name. So just tell me the manager name. Manager name is Vikas. Everything same. Vikas only. Okay, manager name is XYZ. Okay, now let me search with XYZ. Okay, for XYZ we have only one record. Can you see guys? So for XYZ only we have one record. Now let me search with Vikas. Can we see guys? So Vikas we have three records. Okay, so that's why everything is coming. Okay, Vikas we have three records. Okay guys, it means filter is working. Even let me check the global. Okay, global Vikas. Okay, even global search is working. Okay, so here no need to write the logic. Okay, everything is being handled by CAPM framework. Okay, no need to write any logic. Okay, even let me search with uh, a consultant. Himanshu, can you go on mute? You can see, can you see? So even for designation it is working consultant. Okay, so it means everything is working. Now let me try to delete this Vikas Kumar. Okay, now let me see it's working or not. Guys, can object deleted, but I don't know, still it's not going. I don't know. Let me see search. What is happening? Okay, I think some issue is there. Okay, with Vikas. Okay, can you see guys? So now deletion worked. Okay, now let me try to delete the Prathamesh. Okay, 1103. Okay, so it got deleted. Okay, so we have some data issue. Okay, for 101. Okay guys, so now even delete is working. Okay, so now let's say okay, even for this employee, right, we didn't have right there, see it was uploaded through Excel. Okay, so something, so we didn't have here configuration, that's why ID is not coming there. Okay, so now let me go to Prathamesh Shukla once again. Now let me try to delete from here itself. Okay, so even from here we can delete. Can we see guys? It got deleted. So now as of now here we have only two records. Okay guys, so everything is fine now. Okay, now it will not. Okay, so what I will be doing, even for Vikas we don't have. Okay, so what I will be doing again, right? We don't have any data. Okay, so what I will do, okay, so now, okay, so now guys, we are going to create, okay, see, as of now here we have delete button only. Okay, now we are going to enable create. How we can enable CRUD operation in Fiori element? Okay, so it's a very simple one. Okay, so what we have to do, we can go to srv folder, and we have to go to the cds. Okay, let me copy, it will save some time. See, it's a very simple. Annotate, okay, employee service names, employees or service dot employees, it's an entity set because it's a parent, right? With at o data dot draft dot enable. So just we have to write this thing. Okay, once it is written, just refresh. Range, see, right, we have enabled the draft, right? So then draft table draft table will be created as well. Okay, so what we have to, again we have to build the project, and again we have to deploy. Why? Because you know, right, concept of draft table and real table. So in draft table, so somehow we are editing something, right? And we lost the connection, somehow we close the system, somehow we close the browser. So in that case, our data will be saved in the draft until it is created, until it is updated. Once it is updated, once it is clicked on save, once it is clicked on create button, okay, then it will be going to the main table. So that is the use of draft table and main table, you know already, right? So that's the meaning of draft, right? Now see, so it is done. So just refresh and see, right? So now nothing will be working. So if you refresh and see, right, 1 minute, data, it will come now. Server is loading. Now see, can we see, guys? See, in valid table name, okay, could not find table, employee service underscore employee underscore draft. Okay, so again we are going to create one draft table. Okay, so now there will be two table. One will be main table. Once data is saved, then it will move to normally employee table, right? And when data is not saved, once we are in editing mode, when we are in editing mode, right, then it will be saved under the draft. Okay, so now there will be two tables, okay, for employees, and again two tables for the employees orders. Okay, guys, so what we have to do, again, since, right, we have changed in the schema. Why? Because it comes under a schema only. Why? Because we have added two more tables, that is draft table. So what we have to do, we, you know already, right, we have to compile the project. So again, just open in integrated terminal, and here we have to write cds build. Okay, so now it is compiled. Okay, now see, guys, here I'm not going to write any command. See, here can we see, so here we have rocket icon. So directly if we click here on deploy, okay, so now it will be deployed. So it will take some time and it will be deployed. Okay, so now it is deployed. We don't have any error. How to check this? The draft table, we have to open this. Now check the data, right? Now it came. And guys, can you see? So once draft is enabled, then we will be getting one more field. Okay, editing a status. So here can we see? So once it is draft, okay, so I mean, based on some status we can change, I mean, we can see. Okay, so now I will be telling you, just wait, just let it open. Okay, okay, now let me tell you. Now let's say I am clicking on create. Okay, so now here I got this interface, right? So now let's say I entered something, 1 2 3. Okay, okay, can you see, guys? So draft updated. Okay, can you see? So whenever we write something, then it will be saved in the draft. Okay, and somehow right, somehow we close the system, somehow we clicked on back navigation. So guys, can you see? So now it came, it saved in the draft. So now see here, right? So if we check, right, all hiding draft, just see here. Okay, all hiding drafts. Okay, so it's a main one, own draft. Just see here. Can you see? So it is in the draft. Even right here we have this color. Okay, for the draft. So here by this is for all. Okay, now again we can go here, right, and then again we can do that. Now just let me show you here. Himanshu, can you go on? If we see tables, guys, can you see? So now here we have got four tables, right? Just see here. See, these employee, this employee table, again employee draft. Now see, so if you see the main employee table, right, so in main employee table we should have two records. See here, so in main employee table, right, see, this was updated through Excel. Okay, so that's why navigation is not happening. Okay, even some data issues there here, right? So that's why anything is not happening, okay, with the Excel data. Now see, so here only we have two records, but if we see this draft one, right, this employee draft, just see, so it will clear your concept and your confusion. See here, so here we should have only one record. Can we see, guys? So here we have only one record, and what I have entered here, just see, only employee ID is coming, right? So that is the meaning of draft. Okay, guys, I hope it's clear. Again, let me come here, open data. No, I don't want to see draft. Okay, now see, let me delete the data. Okay, because save directly, we can click on save. From here it will be deleted, right? Click delete and click on save, right? Now see, now just refresh. So now here we have only one record. Okay, so guys, one thing I want to tell you. Okay, so guys, can you see? So here full name. Okay, so you know, right, what I did for the full name. Now full name, it will be coming based on first name and last name. Okay, so for that, if you go to the service, I hope you remember this. If you go to the service, so there I had written one handler, right? So what I had written, so create, right? In case of create first, here here we have first name, last name, email and phone number, right? So we are checking four fields as a mandatory field. Okay, if we are not passing at the time of create, then error will be coming on the UI, right? So again you have a requirement for all fields. So based on the requirement, here you can update your fields in condition. And here we can see, right, so here based on the first name last name we are taking, and then we are uh, concat we are concatenating here, and then we are assigning to the full name, right, guys? And even we are doing for the price and quantity. Okay, so as per the, we will take the quantity, we will take the price quantity, and then we are updating in the total price. So it means no need to enter in the full name, no need to enter in the total price. Okay, so it will be coming based on the logic. Okay, so when it will be trigger, whenever we click on create. Okay, so before create, so before executing the default logic of CAPM, this code will be executed before create. Okay, guys, and then it will check each and everything. So now see, so how to do that? Because see, again it is coming, right, it is enabled, right? So that is not looking good. And even if we see, right, this create, so just see here create, right? So if we see here, this total price is enabled, right? So again it is not looking good. Okay, guys, So what we can do that, so I have the code directly, just I will let me write it and then I will explain it. Okay, so again annotate employee service, employees entity set with, and just pass the field name. So actually this field is in employees entity. That's why here we have to write under the curly braces, and this is read only. And let's say if we have more than one field, then we can separate by comma and just we can pass other fields. Okay, and again same, this total price it is there in the employee order. So that's why here we have to write under the employee orders. So here we have total price, and here we have this syntax. It's a keyword read only. Okay, so in case we have multiple fields, then we can separate by comma and then we can pass. Okay guys, now just let me refresh and just let me show you. Okay, now see, go here guys, can we see? So now full name is right, full name is disabled. Okay, now it is not editable. And if we go again, if we go to the create, so again if we see full this total price, right? So again total price is disabled. Okay, so this will be coming from backend logic. Okay, now just let me go back. Now let me discard it. Okay, so now here we don't have anything. Okay, so now just let me go, click on create, and now let me check. Okay, so what we have guys, so we have validation for first name last name, right? So just let me, can we see first name is mandatory? Can we see error is coming, right? First name is mandatory. Okay, so here let me write some employee. So 101, just let me write phrase employee 101, first name Vikas, last name is Kumar. Okay, now email, just let me see, email is mandatory. Okay, just let me click, can you see guys, email is mandatory. Okay, so email is coming. So here let me pass Vikas at gmail.com. Okay, so now can we see, even a mobile is mandatory. Okay, so just let me click on create, can we see mobile number is mandatory. Okay, so it is not allowing. So that's the beauty of validation. Okay, now salary, let me pass something, right? See, salary is decimal, now I am passing as a string. Now let me click, can we see guys? So here this automatic it is coming, right? Enter number only. So that is being handled by framework only, we are not doing any logic here. Okay, so it's a smart, it's a Fiori element. Okay, so here let me pass salary like something like that. Okay, can we see, even right based on the data type, even formatting is happening. Okay, we have not written the logic. So again that's the beauty. Manager, base location Mumbai, project SAP BTP, manager name XYZ. Now let me pass something in date. Now click here, right? Can we see guys here? So here, say here validation is coming. Okay, joining date, let's say 2024, something like that. Okay, I have selected. See, can you see guys? So employee type is a virtual field, right? So that's why virtual field here it's not allowing us to enter. Can you see guys? So if you know the concept of virtual field. If we go to DB and here we have virtual field. I know I explained you, right? Virtual field. So that's why that is not editable by default. Okay. Now a street, let's say a street, mall, road, city, let's say anything. Kolkata, postal code, anything. State, WP. Okay, West Bengal. Country, India. Okay. Now just let me click on create. So can you see guys? Sorry, can you see guys? So it got created, and just see this one. Can we see? So here automatically we got here Vikas Kumar. Why? Because we have the logic in handler. Okay guys. So here we have. Now let me uh, click here, and let me just fill, create, and just let me fill the order. Okay. So again, just let me fill here order ID. So just let me write here name. It's a jeans, description Levi's blue jeans, quantity 10, price per quantity. Okay. And again, can you see total price will be coming automatically? Currency INR, order date, let's say second, let's say yesterday I did order, postal code, something like that. It's a demo data. Okay. So please ignore this. Okay. uh, Paste a street, city, Kolkata, state, Mumbai, anything. Okay. For now, just I am entering anything. Okay. Country I N. Just ignore. Okay. It is just a test data. Okay. So guys, here see. So guys, see what I did. I know. Okay. See what I did. See. First, see. First, right. First, it was created. Right. First, first it was created, and then what I was doing, I was just updating the data. Okay. So if you see here, so I just wanted to show you. Okay. So see why it didn't come. I know. Okay. Why? Because see, it is it is it is taking at the time of create. Okay. Even just let me show you one more thing. Now just click on edit, right? Click on edit, and just here remove the Vikas. Now see, now it will be saved. Why? Now it is not checking? Why? Because see, here we have written logic for the create. Now we don't have written for the update, right? So what we have to do? You know, right? Update means, see, here it is telling it will check before create. But now here we are performing update, right? It is update because we are clicking on edit, and then we are updating it, right guys? So what we have to do? Again, we have to copy and paste the same logic, right? So nothing changes, just here we have to write update. I hope it's clear. Update. Okay. So now just let me tell you the meaning. It is before create, and it is before update. Okay. It is before update. Now just let me refresh it. Now just let me show you. Okay. Now it will ask. Now see here. Okay. Now come. Now try to update. Okay. Without providing the first name. Guys, can you see? So now handler is executing, right? So now it is coming here. Before it was not there. Okay. So now it is asking. Okay guys. So now let me write here Rahul, anything Rahul, and now it will be updated. See here, it came here Rahul Kumar, right? Again in the same way. Okay. If we go to edit, right? Edit, and just see, can we see? So here this employee, this total price got updated. See now? So now update is executed. Okay. So see, last time what I did, I just created the employee, and after that I was updating the order. Okay. So that's why that's why total price didn't come. Okay. So now again we can click on edit. So now let's say I want to create one more order for this Rahul Kumar. Okay. So what we can do, again we can write name, like t-shirt, t-shirt, description blue, t-shirt, quantity 49 INR. Okay. See, it is an optional. Okay. I mean, these are optional fields. Okay. So it's fine. I'm not going to enter. Okay, so it will be created. Okay, it won't ask. Okay, so guys, can you see? So now for this, okay, if we go back, so for Rahul Kumar, here we have two orders. Okay, so here we can see. So now just let me create one more record phrase, and then we can move to the next topic. Now let's say employee 102 Prathamesh Sukla. Now just let me try to create. Can you see, guys? So enter email is mandatory. Okay, p@gmail.com. Even mobile number is mandatory. Can you see? It is asking to enter mobile number. Okay, so just let me provide salary, something, designation, TL, best location, Pune, project, BTP, manager name, Y, joining date. Okay, state. So just I'm keeping null. Okay, okay, just let me write test, CT test. Okay, I mean it will be coming. Okay, so fine. Now just let me create here. Okay, order ID, name. I think so. Sorts, sorts, red, Puma, summer, sorts. Quantity 2, price is 999, currency INR, order date will be yesterday. Again it's the same, right? I don't want to save, right, anything. It's fine. Now see here, apply. Can we see, guys? Now create. So can you see? So now create logic was executed. Okay, so that's why here we got. Okay, but if we whenever we click on edit, right, and if we try to add something, then update will be executed. Okay, because that is the case of update. So I hope it's clear. Now just let me click on save. Now just let me go to the home page. So here we have two records. Just see here. So for Prathamesh we have one, right, and for Rahul Kumar we have two orders. Okay, so now CRUD operation even it's working. So guys, I have shown here filtering, how filtering is happening. Even I showed you, even I have shown you delete. Even I have shown you how create is working, and how we can edit and how we can update. So guys, everything is fine. Do you have any doubt? Is it clear till now? How we can do CRUD operation in Fiori element using CAPM? Is it clear? Prathamesh, Himanshu, Karthik, fine, right? Okay, thanks. Thanks for your confirmation. Okay. Okay, so now, okay, now I want to show one more thing. Okay, now I want to show one more thing. Okay, here, if you see here, right, so if you go to the page map, so just go to the page map in case, right, in case we want to convert this application to flexible column layout. Okay, so just right, flexible column layout. So that configuration. So we can go to the main page, right, and there we have, see here, flexible column layout. Okay, just enable this, and just from here we have to select the layout. Okay, so it is two column layout. It is begin expanded, mid expanded. Okay, so as per the configuration we can select and then just apply it. Okay, so it will be working. Okay, so since I have updated, now see, now how it will work. So now flexible column layout is enabled, and same configuration will be pasted in manifest.json. Just wait, server is running, it will update, and then output will come here. So So if we see the manifest, just let me open manifest.json. Web app manifest.json. See here got right. So here we got right begin column expanded. So here we got the configuration. Now see, it is not loading. Now let me refresh once again because sometimes it takes. Okay, now it got updated. Now see, guys, can we see? So here it's coming. Okay, so in order to enable flexible column layout, so just from there we can expand it. Okay, guys. So this is called master detail application. Okay. Now just let me revert with. Okay, so I think so it's fine only. So here everything is done. Okay. Now this Fiori element is done. Okay, here Fiori element is done. And what Himanshu asked me yesterday to do the CRUD operation in custom application, right, Himanshu? So now we are going to see how we can do CRUD operation, uh, in custom application. Okay, right, Himanshu? You asked the same thing, right? Yeah, yeah. You can go on mute. Thanks. Yeah. Now I will start custom application. Okay. I just want to see. Okay. Okay, guys. So see here. Okay. So this is called flexible column layout. It's a master detail application. Okay. So if you want to write, remove this one. So again, what we have to do, right? Again, we have to go to the page map. Just click on UI application. Here we have UI application. Again, we have to go to the show page map. And from here, what we can do? From here, we have to come here and just just remove this. Okay, just disable this. Okay, so now it is disabled, and even from the manifest that logic is removed. Okay, now if we refresh, then there will be no master detail application. Just refresh this. Now flexible column layout is removed from configuration in manifest.json. Now see, if I refresh, now there will be no master detail application. Now see here. Okay, guys, so now that is removed. Okay, so everything is fine. Delete, edit, save, and then create. Right. So this is called CRUD operation. Even filtering is working. Okay. Even okay. I want to show one more thing. Right. Even see here we have search box. Okay. So now let me search. So with two records. Right. Even this search will work. Now let me search with 435. Right. 4435. Right. Order ID. Wrong order ID. I entered. It's not working. Let me search with t-shirt. Jeans maybe. Okay. For jeans it is working. Let me search with postal code. Okay. Search with this postal code. Okay. So even here filter is working. Okay. Okay. So now what we have to do, guys? So again, go to manifest.json. Okay. Just uh, just collapse everything. Okay. Now what we have to do? We have to go to the main manifest.main mta.yaml. Create mta module from template. Okay. Now we are going to add custom application. Okay, now Fiori app generator. Okay, let me do one thing now. So in the meantime now, let me add one more employee. I mean, I will show one delete. Okay, delete part. Okay, 103. 103, first name Vikas, last name Singh, email, mobile. Okay, let me add it. Okay, because remaining is optional field. Okay, so directly it will create. So here, so here we have got, okay, this 103. Okay, it is basic application. Okay, guys. So Himanshu, now we are not taking Fiori element. Okay, under the Fiori generator, now we are taking basic application. Okay, previously what we took, we had selected this list report. Okay, now we are selecting this basic application. Click on next. Now it is asking to provide data source. Okay, so now let me provide data source. CAP project. One minute na. CAP project. Choose CAP project. Okay, so we have to select our CAP project. Okay, so our project is manage employee. Manage employee. Can you see, guys? So by default our employee service is selected here. Okay, now click on next. Here it is asking to provide view name. Okay, so just let me provide landing for now. Landing. Landing. Okay, just let me click on next. Okay, it is asking to enter project name. Okay, okay, let me write here. See, so with the custom application, what I did, I give here, if you see in app, right? So here I give employee emp manage UI, right? So just let me write. See, here we have to give the unique name, right? So just let me write emp emp manage. Okay, see cus. Okay, see, just we have to give the unique rep. Okay, so I mean, see, in the real time we cannot give name this like, I mean, like this. Okay, custom is custom. Okay, so just try to understand. Custom is custom, and it's a UI means UI application. So what I have given, just to identify it uniquely. Emp manage, see, previously I had given emp manage underscore UI. Now I am giving, because see, right, same scenario we are going to achieve using the custom application. So that's why, just to identify this, I have written here emp manage same application underscore cust means custom application. It is happening in the custom way now, and it's the underscore UI. Okay, application title we can give the same, employee management, employee employee management. Okay, it is just a module name. Okay, in the real time we can give any name based on the requirement, based on the naming convention. Okay, com dot sap, so you know, right, already namespace, why namespace is required. Okay, so for now just I am leaving description as an empty only. Okay, minimum version, you know, right? So here we have to select the version. So here I am selecting a latest version. Now here it is no, here it is add deployment configuration is yes. Now let me add flp configuration as well. Now let me click on next. Okay, it is cloud foundry, and here we have to select none as a destination. Why? Because it's a CAPM application. None. Click on next. Here it will ask semantic object. Okay, so see, already I have given manager, right? So what I will give, just to identify it uniquely, I am giving manage app cust. Okay, cust means custom. Action is same display. Here title I am giving employee management, and as a subtitle let me pass custom, just to identify this. Okay, custom. Now let me click on finish. It will take some time, just wait. Okay, I'm coming in 2 minutes. Okay, just wait. Yeah, I, I am back. Okay, so guys, can we see? So now in app folder, right? In app folder, now we have two apps. Okay, that one is Fiori Element, that is emp manage underscore EY, and another one is emp manage underscore cust underscore EY. Okay, now just let me refresh the server and let me see. Let me show you now. Just wait. Okay, now it is connected with to HANA DB. Okay, now just let me uh, from here to here I have to remove and just let me click. So guys, can we see? So now in UI we are getting two apps. Okay, now let me click on custom application. Now this is custom application. Can we see, guys? So only we are getting the title. Okay, so now we have to write the XML. So just let me expand custom application and let me show you. Let me go to the web app. It's the same structure, right? Here we have controller, here we have CSS, here we have I18, and here we have model, here we have test, here we have view, then component, index, and manifest.json. Okay, so here just let me expand view. Let me expand this one and just let me copy the code. Already I have prepared one snippet for the view, because now I'm not going to explain, right, view. So just let me paste and then I will explain, because already you know, right, how we can write XML coding in view, and what's the aggregation association for XML view. Edit with let me copy content to content. So this is the extra. Okay, as he wants to ask, that's why I am covering this. Okay, so guys, here we can see, right? So it's a simple content. In content I am taking one table. So just see the table, right? So you know the syntax for table, right? So here we have table. Here we have ID. Here we can give any. So just ID table in EMP, right? It is for the employee EMP. Okay, ID table EMP. Here is the path. You know, right? So in path, what we have to pass? Here we have to pass the entity set. So what entity set we have? So if we go to service, right? If you go to SRV, right? So in SRV we have this, right? These employees we have to pass. This employee entity set. Okay. So same entity set, just I am passing as the item. So here we can see item equal to curly braces path colon, and just here I am passing the entity set. Okay, and here we have mode. Uh, so for now, just let me pass nothing. Okay. Okay. And here we have aggregation called header toolbar. In header toolbar we have two buttons, okay, create button, edit button, okay, and here we have two events, okay. Now here we have columns, and then here we have all the columns. So just see here, so see, actually in our backend we have many columns, right? So as per the requirement, we have to keep the columns here, okay. So see, no need to show first name last name, right? Directly if we show the full name, so that will fulfill the requirement, okay. So here I am showing the few columns: mp id, full name, email, mobile number, salary, designation, base location, manager name, and then here we have one column with empty text, okay. I will tell you. And even here we can see, so here I have taken the width, okay. So for the width, so for the email, see, for the email in backend, okay, we have more length, okay. I mean, we have more length, that's why here I am fixing with 15%. So that's why here, whenever we want to fix the width, okay, for any column, so in this way we have to pass, okay. So even if you see, right, for this column I have fixed the width. So here we can see, right, so here just I fixed for width 5%. So it means it will be displayed in the 5% only, okay. After that, here we can see, here we have column list item, here type equal to navigation, and here we have the press event, okay. And then here we have this binding sales, and then here we have the backend property name. So just let me just validate once again, okay. Let me go to the db. I have to go to the db layer now. It's a db layer, uh, schema.cds. Just let me validate, okay. Employee id, just let me see, employee id, full name, email. See, here it's a mobile, but here it's a phone, right? So we have to update. It's a phone number, phone, okay. Salary, even employee ID, I think so. Just check the name, right? See, just let me update employee ID. Okay, employee ID for salary, designation. I think so. Spelling is mistake. Yeah, here I have a spelling mistake here. Designation. Just let me update. Then here we have base location, manager name. Okay, and then at last, see, can we see, guys? So here I have one button. So see, can we see? So only several fields I am displaying, okay, from the many fields, okay. So in backend we have many fields, so only several fields I am displaying, okay. So again, in the real time, we have to display the fields based on the requirement. So let's say we have 100 columns, 100 fields in the backend. Now customer wants to display only 10 fields, okay. So those 10 fields we have to pick up, and then we have to display, okay. So here we have one button. So here I have enabled, okay, delete. So here we have button, and here we have icon, okay. And here we have type equal to reject, and then here we have the press event, okay. Now just let me refresh and just let me show you. So in backend, how many records we have? Just let me refresh and just let me show you. So as of now we have 3 records. So if we see, guys, here we have 3 records, right, in the backend. Now just let me refresh the custom application. So guys, can we see? So here we got 3 records, okay. So here, see, right, I mean, we didn't keep while creation, right, salary designation, okay. So that's why there is no data, right. So here we have got even create and edit. So in next class I will be telling you how we can navigate, and then how we can do the create, how we can do the edit, okay. So for now, just let me tell you how we can do this delete part, okay. So now this is called read operation, okay, in a custom way, okay. Now just let me open text file. This is text file, and here I have to take, first let me take it, then I will explain. Let me go to the controller. Right now I have to go to controller, because I have many things now we have, right. Even I am confused where to go. It's a very big one now, okay. So now see here, so now just let me explain you one by one, okay. So I think so in debugging mode only I can explain you, guys. Now see. Now just let me refresh it. So here it's a event handling. Okay. So whenever we click on the delete button, then this event will be called. Okay. So guys, can you see here? See, if it is V2, right? O data V2 version. Okay. Then delete we have to do in different way. Guys, now can you see? Now we are using O data version V4. Okay. So now here we have different way to delete any record. Okay, from the DV. Okay, here we have totally we have here entirely different way to delete. Okay, so just let me show you first. Let me refresh here once again. I have to refresh. Okay, now let me just I want to delete this one. Okay, because I just created to delete this one. Now click here. Now see here. Okay, now see just carefully. Okay, now see here. This event dot get source dot get binding context. Okay, so if we see guys, just see this variable get source dot get binding context. So if we see this variable, so can we see? So here we are getting the path, right? This employees and this is the ID, right? And then here we have one more parameter that is active and it true. Okay, so this is the UUID. Okay, so if somebody wants to execute like get object, okay, so here we will be getting the binding. Can we see? So here we got the data, right, from backend, right? So after that, this is get model, right? You know, right? To get the model, this dot get view dot get model. Okay, so here we are getting the model and just check the service. So what is the service name? We have the service name manage employee. How it is coming, guys? So if we go to manifest, right? So how it is coming? First, let me show you SRV. I have to go to, just let me collapse this. I have to go to SRV and just let me show you the service, right? So this is the path, right? So this same path, this same this same path we have in manifest. Okay, so if we go to the app and this custom application and just go to the manifest, if we go to manifest here, just see here manifest, right? So we have the same URI. Okay, so this is called service. So that's why here we are getting the service here. Okay, the same service we are getting. See model. So this is our service, CAPM service. Okay, this is service, and now check the OData version, guys. Okay, now we are working on 4.0. It's a version 4. Now see this O binding context. Okay, this O binding context is having method called delete. Okay, in delete what we have to pass? We have to pass the group ID and then we have to pass the boolean value true. Just see, so what group ID we are getting? O binding context dot get group ID. So here we are getting dollar, see, dollar auto. Can we see, guys? So here we are getting dollar auto. So dollar auto comma true, and you know, right, this will return promise, you know, right, this will return promise. So once a promise is returned, so if it is success, okay, if it is resolved, then it will be coming inside the then, you know, right, the concept of then and catch. Okay, if promise is resolved, if promise is success, okay, then it will be coming inside the then. If promise is failed, if promise is rejected, then it will be coming inside the catch. Okay, so in catch it will be throwing the error. Okay, so I did one mistake, I know, because just let me refresh this. I don't know, I hope it do not delete. Okay, what I did, because I didn't paste this. Okay, in controller na, I didn't paste this one. Okay, this library, so there I will be getting an error. Okay, if I execute, that message will not come, I know. Let me go to landing page. Okay, here I have to define, here you have to pass the library, right? And then here it should be message toast. This is called asynchronous loading, and same message toast here we are using. Okay, message toast and message toast. Okay, now it will work since we have updated. So we have to refresh the server once again. We have to refresh the, just wait, Sir, server is being refreshed. Just wait, it will take some time. Okay, it will come now. Now it is coming. Now again, let me click here. Okay, now just let me show you. See guys, okay. So see, O binding context is O binding context dot delete. Here you have to pass the group ID dollar auto, and here it's a true. And here promise is resolved. It means it is success. That's why it came inside the then. And then here we have this function. Okay, that is called that is called asynchronous, right? Asynchronous function. Function in time. Function inside function. Okay. So function we are sorry. Function we are passing as an argument. That is called that is called asynchronous function, right? No, my bad, yeah. Whenever we pass any function as an argument, that is called callback function, not asynchronous. Okay, that is called callback function. So here it's the callback function. Okay, in see then itself it's a method. Okay, so in this method we are passing one function as an argument. Okay, so that is called callback. Okay, so here we see, so it came inside the then, and here it's a function, and then it will do what it will do. It will do the model of refresh. So it will fetch the latest data from server. Okay, now here this message will be coming. So see, customer has been deleted. Now guys, can you see? So now here we have only 2 records. Okay, now just let me give you proof. So here previously we had 3 records. Now just let me refresh. Can we see guys? So now that record is gone. Okay, only we have 2 records now. Okay guys, so now delete is working. So in is it clear guys? Delete, how we can delete in OData version 4. So this is entirely different from OData v2. Okay, just let me see callback. I was confused. Callback function. Okay. Guys, can we see? A callback is a function passed as an argument, okay, to another function, okay. So this is the example of callback, okay, because see, then itself a function or method, okay. So we are passing one more function as an argument. So this is called callback function, okay, not as asynchronous, okay. Okay, guys, it's clear. Okay, so I have still some time. Just let me explain you, okay. Then we can close the call. Okay, so now if we go to now, I want to explain. Okay, now I will resume. Okay, on this in the next class, that is on Friday. Okay, that is done now. Now before that, just let me go to the mta.yaml. Himanshu, can you go on mute here? See, whenever you speak, after that you don't go on mute. Okay, so just pay your attention guys. Okay, so see here one by one. Okay, so we have here we have SRV model. Okay, you know, right? SRV module. So just let me collapse this. Now here we have DB deployer module. Okay, so now if we see here guys, from SRV module we are requiring DB. Okay, so DB we are mentioning as a resource. Okay, so now just let me collapse this. Now again another module we have deployer module. Again here we are requiring DB module. Just let me collapse this. Okay, can we see guys? So now here we have destination. Okay, here we have now here we have now here we have destination module. Okay, so in destination module what we are requiring here we have destination content. So what we are requiring here is requiring a destination service. So if you see destination service, okay, just see the destination service here. Now see, so can you see the destination service? So this is destination service, and see, and this is actually under the resources. So can you see guys? 1 minute. 1 minute. So can you see? So first, see, first thing was in resource, that was manage employee hyphen db, right? So already you know, right? From db deployer and from srv we are requiring. Okay, now second we are requiring, that is destination service. So here we can see, right? So here we have all the configuration for the destination. Okay, so here, so from here to here we can see service plan, service name, version, url, type, proxy type, authentication, no authentication. Okay, so everything we have. Okay, so that is about the destination. Now let me go back. Okay, now just let me collapse this one. Okay, again. So guys, can you see now fourth module we have app content. So guys, can we see if we go to the app content, right? Just go to the app content and see here. So how many apps we have, guys? If we see here, so initially we had this one UI, right? Now we have second app, that is called cust UI. So if you see this app, right? So in this app folder we have two UI applications. So both UI applications here we have. See here name, it's a com.sap, that is our namespace, and then here we have there we have emp manage, right? Emp manage UI. Can you see, guys? Emp manage UI. So that is our first application, and this is our second application com.sap, that is our again namespace. Then emp manage underscore cust, right? Cust UI. So guys, can we see? So in this, right, in this content, right, in this app content, okay, we have here we have maintained, okay, both the applications, okay, inside the app content. And what it is requiring, it is requiring html repo host, you know, right? html5 repo host, html5 repository. Okay, it is requiring. So whenever we write something under the requires, then it means it will be there under the resources. So again, if we go to the resources, right? So if you go to the resources, so first is employee db, second is destination service. Now see, third one is, guys, I told you, right? It should be there in the resources. Third one is html5 html repository host. So just see the configuration here, right? So it's a service name and service plan. Okay, guys. So now just let me show you the fourth. Okay, now service, deployer, destination, app content. Just let me collapse this for app content. Now here we have separate module, okay, for this UI application. Can you see, guys? emp manage UI. Okay, just see here. And what is the path? Just see the path. App slash app is the folder and slash its application. Okay, just collapse this. Again, if we see, right, again we have another application, that is again UI application. Again, if you see the entry, its application name, and just see the path, and type is html5. This is the application, this is the folder, and this is the application name. Okay, now see, so now these many modules we have. Okay, these many modules we have in mta. So actually, right, I mean it is bundling all the modules here, and then required resource uh, are maintained here. So let's say, right, see, whenever we require something, right, from modules, so those entries will be there under the resources, right? So if you see here, right, so just let me expand UI. So just see the require, right? So here we don't have any require. If I note here, if I expand this one, so here, even here we don't have, right? So just let me see. So in requires, sorry, under the resources, how many names we have? So this is fine, this is fine, I have explained you. Again, this is fine, I have explained you, right? So see, UA underscore manage employee. So just let me see, from where we are calling this one. So guys, can we see? So if we see this destination, right, if we see this destination, so in the requires we are calling first destination service, and then again under this, right, under this, see, if you see the requires, right, so this is the first name, and second name is we are calling the repo host, and third we are calling the UAA underscore manage employee. So that's why it is there under the resources. Why? Because it requires, right? In requires we are calling how many names? First name, second name, and third name. So that's why it is there under the resources. So just see, it is there under the resources. Okay. Now just let me collapse. Let me collapse. Nothing is there, right? So now everything is fine. So guys, it is clear how MTA uh, how I mean how MTA is keeping all the modules, and how MTA is keeping all the all the required resources under the resources section. So is it clear? So guys, see, we cannot remember this, okay, because see, it comes actually as per as per settings, right? As per creation. So whenever we create anything, whenever we add anything, right, in app, whenever we add anything like access UA, whenever we add logging service, whenever we add, right, HANA DB, right? So based on the configuration here, mta.yaml file will be updated whenever we add any uh, this app router configuration, right? So based on those configuration, it will be updated. So here we cannot write anything, but what we can do, we can understand it, how it is being configured here. So guys, is it clear? So just what we have to do, again, one by one we have to see. So we know, right, this is SRV model, DV model, destination, and this is, right, this is we have app content, right? And then if we see here, we have two applications. So that's how we have to understand it. I know it's a little difficult, but we have to understand in the same way. And I know it will not come in one day. You have to practice it. Okay, guys. Yeah, Prathamesh, is it clear? Himanshu? Okay, let me